line once a
Very
row.
wrong.
It's a 18-mile diameter gelatinous cube.
These cubes are fucking annoying, since they instantly paralyze you if you touch them.
Maybe if I
Just
drop
put them in a-
these water purified tablets.
Do you have about 8,000, frigates full of them?
I do not think this will work. Well, since I heard a description of, like, cliffs and stuff, do we have to start rolling climb at some point? No, please don't. Oh.
Eventually, at the very end of the end of the pathway, on the far side of the bluff, you can see the imposing silhouette of the tower far above you, up the bluff. And you can see the running shaft leading down from it. The one that's run down to the pathway. A ventilation shaft venting heat out to the out into the nothingness.
Oh, Jesus, I'm so dead.
I'm here.
Remember what happened last time I tried to climb?
So,
Does anyone have let's see, is there anything I can hook my grapnel onto?
Me?
Ooh, it's strength, so I still roll like against 30 or something.
I roll against 17. I'm so dead.
It's a
nothing
basic
funny.
skill, but if I can use my left arm and my manipulator, I'm rolling against 35.
I actually have to climb.
My left arm has strength of 55.
So dead.
My left arm is bionic. I get plus 10 to my test if I'm using it.
Apparently, one more faces is deadliest adversary, having to climb shit.
Somehow I just assumed that was a one-time thing and I didn't take the skill and now I'm paying the price.
I have Drake my grapnel. Hey Drake, shoot this up there. And Drake fires the grapnel.
With what?
His rifle.
With his hands. I have a grapnel.
Oh, he throws it. I see.
No, a grapnel comes with a gun that you shoot.
Oh, I see.
It's basically that Batman thing, the Batman retracto wire shit thing.
I did climb at veteran.
Drake aims with the grapnel, takes a full round, and then he fires it at the vent, and he hits it.
Oh, never mind. I can't get climb anyways. So I'm just doomed to die.
Does it catch?
Scum can't climb. That's absurd.
No, you have to go the other route.
Well, like I said, we could do some kind of clip drop harness thing that we don't just fall down and die.
Oh shit, what do you think I'm shooting the grapnel for?
Cosmetic purposes.
For the
I'm not
loans.
trusting one rope.
Let's see, I don't know. Does the book say what the weight load limit is on a grapnel?
No.
And
Let's find out.
That's really
desired spot, you can manually climb the line or activate a powered winch. So actually, a grapnel, you potentially you can use it as a powered winch, since once you don't even need to roll climb. If you have a grapnel, you just fire it up and then it will pull you up.
Really?
So was a ballistic roll just a waste, or is it automatically stick?
No, you need to roll the ballistics to actually hit something with it.
Okay.
So I'm going to hook on the line that Drake just secured with the grapnel. I'm going to use the climb up as opposed to trusting my 25 ballistic skill.
For basic skills, do you halve it and then add bonuses, or do you add bonuses and then halve it?
I believe it's halved and then you add bonuses, because it's just halved your characteristic.
So my basic climb is 51.
That's pretty good. I go climb. I fail.
You get
And I
plus
have
30
success.
bonuses.
You don't have a harness?
I have a harness, actually.
Say you clip yourself onto your rope.
I don't have a harness.
Isn't harness it's for descending, right?
Yeah, this
No,
is
Oh.
but
But you can't fall off the rope if you're clipped onto it.
Yeah, but I mean the climb check.
So you just stand there looking awkward.
Try again. Oh. Try again. Ah, there we go. That works.
If you would have gone 100 something, I would have said you accidentally cut the rope.
All right, I'm up
You
at the vent,
accidentally unclip yourself.
God damn.
and I unclip. What do I see inside?
Vent. Vent shaft. It's just,
Okay.
it's at an angle, but you still need to keep going to climb.
I'm waiting
It
for
appears to be a somewhat horizontal shaft. No traps. Awareness for traps. Yay. I fail.
So basically, looks clear, thumbs up, and you look at us with
He
insane.
totally doesn't notice the laser grid right in front of him.
Looks clear.
Suddenly a mace comes from the ceiling and hits you in the face. Huh?
Wants to climb next.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you just saw random battle axe traps in your air ventilation shafts.
How much
Hey,
room
got it.
is there on the precipice, like, before they have to start actually going into the vent? How many of us can we fit up there?
You're all the way up to the vent itself. You pretty much have to go in a very thin, narrow, precarious line because because it's so the path is so narrow.
Go Nero, go Nero, go.
I clip myself onto the rope and I climb up.
And you do.
Yes, you climb up into the Arbitra's oddly large ventilation shafts.
The Arbutus
Fine.
standard issue man-sized ventilation shaft.
Standard issue with additional leg room for mechadendrites.
Steve, why did we make this again?
All you hear is Nero stretching the ventilation shaft and then falling through it.
You just hear loads of metal screeches and clangs as I start
The
crawling.
latest in the ventilation shaft models, the infiltrator.
The whole thing you first have to climb with is literally just a straight shot of ventilation shaft. I'm seeing Nero being propelled up on the grappling hook straight to the vertical ventilation shaft, getting into it and getting stuck. Like straight out from the bottom of the ventilation shaft.
I guess I attach myself to the rope and start failing my climb rolls. Yeah, I fail. I fail. I continue to fail.
Wait, I thought that was
fail.
17.
I fail. This is getting to be quite a lot of things going on.
Final time, even though you're still clipped on, you dangle quite precipitously and slipped completely off the edge and dangle right over the open death water below, which you can see bubbling, oozing, and hissing below.
Well, shit.
Some of the rock chipping off the wall, falling down into it, and being dissolved almost instantaneously.
Can
It's pretty
I
hilarious
pull
if
him
Devin
up?
died.
Well, you could, but you're not up at the moment, are you?
Well, I'm above you.
It depends how... Well, yeah, I guess.
You successfully shout out how silent you are.
Thank you for pulling me up, Nero.
Yeah, I guess I'll grab onto the rope and yank him up.
Oh, Jesus. Climbing is not meant for human beings.
That's 4 degrees of success to pull Nebin upwards.
Unfortunately, since he's clipped onto the rope snaps.
You put the rope right through Nebin's hands and he falls.
Roll charm to appear dignified while I'm being hoisted up like a piece of piece of luggage. No.
Fail.
You start
Shouting
screaming
and
like a baby.
Railing.
Nevin is still obviously quite rattled and distressed after having almost died were it not for the clip drop harness saving him from falling to his death and having dangled precariously over certain death.
Butter side down, man. Butter side down.
He manages to soil his only pair of good clothing.
And it's Die Hard 2, Alistair.
Yes, it was Die Hard 2.
Oh, yes. I haven't seen that for a while, so...
Chrome doesn't actually have a harness, so he's dead, isn't it?
Could be. You've got a 50-50 shot and some fate points.
No,
Hold on to the gun and reel yourself in.
I have a 35% chance and 1 fate point.
Hold the gun and reel yourself in.
Yeah.
Alright.
But Drake,
Alright, we have that. Alright, we got that guy too. We need to haul up Chrome. Probably should worry about Drake too.
I don't know, did Drake take climb? Because he's an assassin, he can get it.
Let's see, who's down here? I think it's these guys. Has Tybalt gone up yet?
No.
He does not have a climb.
So it's only these 3 guys.
Let me go check to see if it's a basic skill, or if it's a class skill for assassins, or just Mori taught.
I know they can get it at rank 1, if they want.
Yeah. It's a basic skill for
Unlike those lazy bloody scum, assassins can climb the fuck out of things.
Yeah. They get catfall at level 1 too.
Yeah, but only veteran guardsmen can climb. Before that, no climbing for you. When you get veteran, then you can learn to climb with 200 experience points.
You can't expect rookies to be able to handle advanced shit like that.
It's your job to stand in a trench and shoot at stuff.
Tanks never learn how to climb, though. We just learn how to fall.
It won't help you if the trench is too deep, because you can't climb yourself out of it.
Yeah. You're not supposed to get out of the trench. You're supposed to stay in it until they invade and kill you.
Okay, who was up? Okay, so what order are you guys in?
I would be in the front because, well, I went up first. Then, who came up next? Nero?
Nero, and he put me up.
Eben.
So who's next in the line of you are currently all pressed up against the wall of the rock of the bluff and praying that the pathway doesn't break underneath you or otherwise that you don't pitch forward and die.
So let's see. Drake would be... Okay, so if this is the entrance to the cavern and the pathway came down like this, Drake would be on this side because he's got the gun with the grapnel on it. So it would be these 3 over here, not the fire.
Oh, I'm done. Again.
So,
Well, I mean, it's kind of like if we assume that, like, let's assume for a moment that, like, you've got a let's assume that, you know, Severus is the tower. Obviously, literally further lower down the bluff that it's standing on, you've got where you are in the vents. Further down is a vertical vent sticking straight down the bluff, which sticks down right over the very end of the pathway. Well, it's more like a tiny jutting out of rock, jutting out from the main bluff, is right where it ends.
I see. So since Drake made the first shot, he would have had to have been the first one up.
No, it's fine. I guess he could stand on the other side. Maybe there's a little. He's right. He can stand on his tiptoes on the slightly beyond the vent.
But can he catfall to his death?
He catfalls into the Volga mire. He takes no falling damage. The mire still kills him in.
Right, so put yourselves in whichever order you want to try and get up.
I'll go last.
Save the best for last.
So,
They're both going last, okay?
Grom is going last. God damn it!
so should some of us get out of the way into the vent before the rest of them come, or...
Yeah, we'll go as far as in, let's see, we have to go, another few meters into the vents so they don't all, die.
Yeah.
Alright, Ali, I'm gonna give you a boost. Hop on.
Oh God.
Wait,
I
Tybalt just told Olithiana to climb on top of you.
Yes, yes. It was funny when Marcus said it, now he's spoiled it.
I think it was unintentionally funny when Marcus said it.
And that's why it was funny. Now you made it intentional.
Yes,
No.
I say
And-
things intentionally.
Mm.
Anyway.
Yes. Anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a boost. Ali, go!
Oh! Don't throw me! No! Don't throw me!
Oh my god, she has worse strength than I do.
Oh god, Lithium's screwed. I mean, good luck.
No, I get a plus 30. I have a clipped up harness.
Yeah, it's just that you're
Doesn't
not...
give you a,
Yeah, you're not
doesn't give you
descending.
plus 30.
It gives you plus 30 when you descend, not when you ascend. Yeah, when descending.
Yeah, it means you can't fall off, but other things can happen. Like you could wrap yourself with the cord and choke to death.
So if you were going down, you would indeed get a plus 30 to your check, but unfortunately you're trying to go up, so...
Still useful to prevent a failure like that from causing you to actually fall off.
Well, yes,
All
it did
the-
save my life about, well...
4 or 5 times.
A quarter of a dozen times, yeah. Ellie's a bit of a difficult time initially getting on as she attempts to climb up, but nonetheless, in the caustic rain with whipping storm and dangling both certain death, managing to crawl up the wet and slick and sleek rope is less easy than one would hope.
She only failed by 7 degrees.
Nero, should you go back just in case you need to pull someone else up?
Do
I need to roll again?
Past me.
Yeah.
Can he squeeze past Nevin?
Ooh.
Go.
Actually, it's barely a failure.
What?
He
Why?
needs a 13.
I only have a strength
13.
of 20.
26 strength.
You can use a fate
Oh.
to at a degree of success.
You can't, you have to succeed to the degree of success.
Damn.
Yeah, it's only in Black Crusade you can actually just use it to give you a plus 10.
Which is why I beat a lot of chains in my willpower by like 1 point or something. And
2
no one got
2
killed.
points.
Oh, 2 points, so no one got killed. I accidentally summoned it. That was fun.
Yeah, you're just going through your normal days as a heretic, everything's going fine, then you summon a fucking Lord of Change. And then, that just ruins the whole day.
Yeah,
And
that,
you did a staring contest?
You summoned a fucking greater demon. Oh wow.
yeah, it was supposed to be a normal traveling ritual. All I knew about it was that it was used for traveling, and the way it's used to traveling, it summons a greater demon, and then you have to do it in willpower and make it open a portal for you. Didn't know that part. Pretty surprising when the threat comes through the portal. Like, ah!
So, you can see to the future. What are the chances of us winning this fight?
Okay,
So, Ali is still dangling there.
roll again.
Nero, can Nero squeeze past me and help her?
So do either of you have any related skills like contortionist or something like that?
I have it, but
Nope.
they don't.
Can't get it.
Well, so Yana continues to dangle precariously, kicking her feet slightly, as she attempts to climb up, but her hands can't seem to catch that great a grip.
Fire another grappling up guardsman and carry her.
Can I stick my mechadendrite past Nevin to grab the rope and pull?
What? I guess you could just stick your net mechadendrite around Nevin, I suppose.
Flat on the ground.
It'd be creepy as hell, because what's his mechadendrite like over your shoulder or between your legs or something, but still.
Oh, I said on the ground. I'm on the ground on my stomach. In fact, I probably would be hugging the ground.
It's only likely though, if I roll badly enough, I'll end up dropping it.
You'll just yank the grapnel out of the metal. Let it fall.
I'm sorry, healer! Okay, so who wants to roll next?
Yeah, me and people just climb the rope fast on Lithiana.
Oh god. Ali, don't roll, Nero, you roll. I think the chance of success are slightly better with Nero with dragging you up.
Yeah, if I roll with my manipulator, I've got 61 to pull.
Yeah.
Just hold on to the rope. Lee holds on tightly to the rope as Nero helps her up, like a shipment of vegetables. Okay, there we go. And she does indeed hold up the entirety of the lengthy vertical shaft. Who's next?
You're gonna have to find your own ground to hug, because this one is mine.
Oh god.
I think it's Tybalt next.
And he lie down on top of Nevin so I can still reach the rope if they help.
God.
Okay, I take my survival kit out. I take my heavy fishing hook wires and all the wires and make myself a click drop.
Out of wires. It slips and you dice yourself.
As well, the Markgyver is present here.
Well, I can fucking do that. Just take a wire, put it around myself and just...
And my neck.
So,
Roll an appropriate crafting skill or the survival skill.
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna
people-
try a survival skill.
so people has
100.
all gear, all sort of hostile weather gear, water purifiers.
He has fishing wire and hooks, but he doesn't have a rope.
He doesn't have a
have
drop
ropes.
harness.
I have was lure,
fails,
heavy
sir.
fishing, large hooks.
Only just barely, but he fails.
I have a plus 10.
That's
How do you have a plus?
tough.
You have survival plus 10?
Galaxy survival kit gives plus 10.
I don't think you can use the kit to make a rope.
Well, he's
doesn't work
using
like
the
that.
kit.
I guess maybe because he's actually using something that's physically in the kit to try to make a survival check to make a clip drop harness.
Yeah.
Whatever. Fair enough.
Out of fishing hooks and wire.
Well, why not?
He's just gonna run the fishing hooks through his flesh, and it's the same sensation.
It's certainly a highly precarious and definitely made with no certainties of how well it will hold contraption that Tybalt has managed to rapidly build over this span of about 2 minutes. Mostly just a crude method of lashing himself to the rope via the fishing wire.
Drake just looks at him and says, "What the fuck are you doing, man?"
So, like, I would love to see Crom's expression right about now.
Playing on.
This is how we do things in the Inquisition, Crom.
I think people just might one day build the Vox out of the microbeads if he's continuing.
Anyway, Chrome, wanna give me a boost?
I can't, cause my hands are actually busy now.
That and the platform you're standing on is about 2 inches wide.
Alright, let's go.
Yes, his hands are busy with a double face palm.
So that's for a failure.
I think that's a failure, yeah. If it's a strength check.
You attempt to climb up, but do not quite succeed. So you don't have climbs, you're rolling at half your strength.
I have climb trained.
Okay.
Let's fail.
Once again, you attempt to grasp on the rope, but do not manage to push yourself
A
up.
lot of fail.
Uh-oh.
While trying to climb up, you slip back, and your fishing wire clip drop harness breaks.
I think
Oh,
I'm
dear.
gonna fate point that.
Much better.
You manage to grasp onto the rope after your clip drop harness breaks, and pull your way, and climb rapidly all the way back up, holding on for dear life.
Stop. Join the pile, dude.
I think I lost my
Yeah,
heavy
man.
fishing line at least and a couple of meters of wire. Look.
I think the rental will replenish that.
Data looks back and says,
Okay.
what were you doing with fishing line?
I made a
Rental might have that same question. Exactly how did you lose just your fishing line and wire?
Well, you see.
That's a really long story.
I thought it would be a good idea to go fishing in the rivers of acid. Who'd have thought?
And he pulled up a three-eyed goldfish.
Monster. Or
Alright,
Prom.
I think
Can I grab the rope with my recoil glove, or does that require something else?
I guess you could grab it with your recoil glove. Why?
I just meant if it grabs on tightly like it does on weapons, I can
He
just,
doesn't lose his grip.
yeah,
It's not going to affix you to like a clip drop harness does.
yeah,
Can't get a good grip on it, I suppose.
Oh dear. I'm not gonna roll for Drake, so Crap won't yell at me if he dies.
Drake won't have to roll. He'll just use the grapnel to pull himself up.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So it actually does properly work like the Batman thing.
That's what Sizer said.
Oh, I didn't think it actually had enough power to pull you, because I had a grapnel, so that would be nice to know. I would just use one.
Damn, what the fucking ass! You do know I'm gonna die because of that now.
I was actually Tybalt and Ned having this conversation in the
Actually, had that,
Well, I didn't think you would just pull a grown man up. I thought that you do fire and then climb, but oh well.
No.
Good to know. No more climb checks for me.
Okay, I'll try to climb and I'll probably die, so... Bye!
You can fate point.
Well, I failed by more degrees than that, and I managed to get myself up on the
You
roof.
have actually a harness, I don't. So I died, so...
You slip and slide down the rope and dangle over the area over the bubbling green acid below, gripping onto the tail end of the rope with one hand.
Oh, that's nice.
Grom, I have one of these. Do you want one?
It's a bit too late now, guys.
Guys, we better pull him up fast. Before
Well, since I'm at the tail end of the rope, isn't the gun here?
I think maybe Drake has that.
Oh, okay.
Well, I can't presume with all the things that go on when you're climbing up that the thing that the rope keeps getting knocked down, people go and dangle over to the side. Since otherwise Drake, if he was trying to hold on to it with Drake would actively be risking getting himself knocked off into the acid ocean.
I'm actually gonna fate point that, since why would I need 20 fate points later? That would be just silly.
Or have Nero pull you up.
Well, you could roll again, and if you get a worse roll, fate point that one.
Yeah, and if I fail that one, then I'm gonna die instantly. So why not fate point this one?
I don't know, are you going to die instantly right now?
If I fail another roll while holding the absolute tail end of the rope with one hand, yes, and I'm going to die.
Alright, it's your character, do what you want, man.
God, you're an idiot. But I succeed on the fate point climb up, instead of dangling.
Good job.
Okay. Managing to waste his other hand up to grasp on the rope, Grum is able to force his way to climb up the length of the rope from that point. I managed to get into the ventilation shaft with the rest of them. Drake, after all this, begins to use the grapnel to retract himself back up, slowly gliding up through the ventilation shaft.
And instead of
Usually
thinking,
without taking care of the rope.
he says, fuck you, and throws the gun at my head. Very Drake-like thing
You're-
to do.
Drops it with acid. Just to spite you.